internet just went. So I want to tell people that, you know, his first song that he came out with, and what I liked about it was not the fact that First Man thought to himself, okay, let me tap into the Desi market and let me be all about myself. Like he said, he likes to bring his flavor with community, and he wants to bring the community on board. So on this song,
Definitely.
it wasn't just about First Man. He had Rackstar, he had Juggy D, he had Mumsy, he had H. Tommy on the song. I'm like, these are like established, respectful artists worldwide. So
Yeah, man.
how did that collabo even come about? Like, how did you know that, okay, I want to do this, but I want to get these type of artists on it? Like, how did that all come about?
The thing is, because of being established in Holland, the advantage that I have is, first of all, we in Holland we have a lot of parties, a lot of clubs, a lot of festivals. So when you break through mainstreamly, like in a mainstream way, you can
Yeah.
earn a lot of money. And when you earn a lot of money and you invest it in the proper way, you can build up your own legacy, your own compounds, your own studios and everything. So on a facility base, I had everything in my own workspace. So I have my own compound with more studios and everything, and I have a bunch of crazy producers that work with me. And I was like, okay, I wanna start in the Desi scene, but I wanna unite everyone. I noticed that a lot of Desi artists are used to work with themselves.
Yeah.
So there are not a lot of featurings being done and shit. So what I did was I connected Mumsy, Mumsy connected H, Mumsy connected Rex, I connected Juggy, I connected Arjun and a bunch of other
Yeah.
artists.
Yeah.
And I flew them over to Holland. I said, I'm gonna pay for the tickets and everything. I'm gonna arrange the stay. And I prepared a few sketches and a few tracks. And these guys came, and we had a crazy week. We had like a writing camp kind of thing. We worked with 8, 9 different producers, and we made like 20, 25 songs in 5 days.
Okay. Okay.
And one of the songs that I made was Dance. And I said, I think this is gonna be a power move. If we release a song all together, it's gonna be an anthem.
Yeah.
And they agreed with me, and we all bundled our powers, our strength. I arranged a crazy ass video shoot, and
So the video was shot in The
in
Hague?
Holland, yeah, in Amsterdam, and
Mm.
we shot the video, and it went viral, bro. It went crazy, and everyone reacted very positive on the cause, on the message they had in the song. You can hear it in the teaser, in the intro, that
Of
it's
course.
all about unity, bringing people together, and
Of course.
most important thing about this is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to uh, raise the level with all the artists, so the whole world, the mainstream scene in the world, is gonna accept the Desi music just as they accept the Latin music, just
Yeah.
as they accept the
100%.
African music scene. I think that we Desis have enough uh, power to deliver on an international level, and that's what I'm trying to do now.
I think that's a great way, because you're absolutely right. Like, first of all, there's a lot of egos in our scene.
Yes,
And
definitely,
that's not just
definitely.
in the music scene. I think that's just egos. Our culture is very egoistic. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
definitely. Yeah,
Because what happens is it's unfortunate that we have things like caste systems, first of all. So
yeah,
as you're growing up at a young age, you're already in an egotistic caste system growing up, which
yeah,
which can, then it starts resonating into other parts of life, whether
yeah.
music, whether it's business, whether, oh, you've got a bigger house than I do. He's a doctor, but my son's not. Suddenly,
Exactly.
always a comparison. Right?
Yeah,
So absolutely right that in our culture, especially in the music now, there's a lot of egos going on. So if I want to do a song with somebody, first of all, forget the money aspect. Somebody will think, oh, do I have bigger followers? I got more Instagram
yeah,
followers?
exactly,
So I don't want
exactly.
to. What, you know what bothers me? And it's not a small thing, but it's actually a very big thing. Like, say for example, you put out a song, right? And I have nothing to do with the song, but I appreciate the song as an artist. and I tweet your song, and I'm not talking about you.
better and on his talent,
Yo,
on the song. Choosing someone on his followers or whatever, choose someone on his talent, on the song. If the song is right and it can mean something for you both, then it's a good business opportunity for both artists. So
100%.
I think you should judge someone on that and not on how many followers he got or how many or that, because I believe that music is something you should do with passion and love, and the main reason why we musicians love what we are doing is it's our passion. We have fun making music. We enjoy making music. We enjoy working together. And I think that should be the main reason to work with each other, not because of the numbers or what's gonna come out of it or how much money you're gonna make of it. To be honest, bro, I've seen a lot of money in my life. Money never made me happy. Never, never, ever. Still, till this day, money is not my motivation. The only motivation that I have is spreading my music to as many as people that I can and letting them enjoy. Especially in this car now, it's everyone is sitting at home. Corona is going crazy and killing people. So I think it's important, and I think it's our responsibility as artists, as influencers, to keep these people entertained.
100%. And
Yeah,
it just shows, like you said, money can always be made. Now, if you look at it now, the rich and the poor, everybody right now is on the same level.
on the same.
Money is no difference because life is not about
Exactly.
money. Life is about safety and health. And you can't buy
100%, bro. You're not gonna bring your money inside of
it.
you.
Agree.
When you're gonna die, you're
Exactly.
gonna leave this world without money, bro.
100%. And an example of like goes aside, like right now, and the ones are gonna watch later. It's not like me and First Man are best friends or I've known him for years. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, I did a show. We went to do a show on the same show in Denmark last summer.
Yeah.
And the type of person, bro, is like, and you know that, is like I got no ego. I see somebody, I'll show them love. If they show me the love back, I'll give them the same energy back. But I'm not the
Definitely.
guy who I don't mind making the first step and say, hey, bro, I think I love your music. I think you're a great artist. Because
Yeah.
it's no skin off my nose to appreciate somebody's talent, right? And we
Definitely.
connected.
Kill you.
My dad, right? My dad told me this thing once in my life, and he was so accurate. He said, Beta, he goes, when you're going on the way up, you're going to meet a lot of people. But
Definitely.
when you're on the way down, you're going to meet the same people. So if you're not nice to them on the way, they won't be
Yeah.
nice to you on the way down.
Definitely. They won't even look at you, bro.
They won't even spit on you, bro.
Exactly. And that's why when we do shows, you need to be nice to the people that are asking you. You need to be nice. These people are giving you respect. These people are giving you bread on your table, bro. These people are giving you everything that you need to keep doing what you love. And that's why you need to stay humble. Leave your ego aside and just unite, work together. Try to be creative, you know, make songs together, make anthems together. Give the fans what they are asking for. Give them what they deserve, because they are
100%.
put their time and energy to show you support. And if you can't
100%.
even show your fans love, how do you think that they are gonna keep loving you? That's impossible, bro.
100%. And speaking of fans, I actually had a message. I'm not sure if you had a message as well. I had a message from a person called Arslan, and
Yeah.
he said that his brothers are really, really big fans of you. So if you can shout out Sabah, Sohana, and Maya, please.
Sabah, Sohana, and Maya, big shout out to you. First Man is in the building. Roach is in the building. I hope you guys are enjoying. Stay safe. Keep listening to the music. Love.
You're not going nowhere, bro. You're not going nowhere.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here still.
That was a shout out. Okay. I thought you were to say, yo, my shisha's ready. I'm out.
No, my shisha's still here.
तेरी एक हसीना है तेरे परफ्यूम से महंगा मेरा पसीना है Yo, he's a champ, champ, champ. He's a champ, champ, champ. One man army like Gotham Golati. इस मैदान में जीतेगा ये बाजी. He's a champ, champ, champ. He's a champ, champ, champ. One man army. He's a Prince Charming. हर मैदान में जीतेगा ये बाजी. Yo, घर वाले keep poking me. मेरे competition मेरे लिए joke to me. थोड़ी footage के लिए they provoking me. Root app big boss, you can vote for me. Awesome, aka awesome. तेरा है ये season तो बदलेंगे मौसम. मम्मी पापा रियाज का नाम किया रोशन. 15 million tweets no promotion. He's a champ, champ, champ. He's a champ, champ, champ. One man army like Gotham Golati. इस मैदान में जीतेगा ये बाजी. He's a champ, champ, champ. He's a champ, champ, champ. One man army. He's a Prince Charming. हर मैदान में जीतेगा ये बाजी. Yeah. भागो 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 आया शेर. जंगल का राजा. बाकी सारे scared. सच्चा प्यार लोगों के ये दिल में. अब भीगी बिल्ली घुस गई ये बिल में. यल्ला कैसे बोला नल्ला. बाकी सारे गेंद आसिम क्रिकेट का है बल्ला. सेड़ा होगा बादशाह आसिम है इक्का. जीतेंगे ये गेम जैसे कोड़ी मारे छक्का. सच्ची दोस्ती रश्मि हिमांशी. सच का ये लेता स्टैंड. One man army. Abracadabra की इस पूरी गाड़ी. Strongest in the game ये तो सना भी है मानती. He's a champ, champ, champ. He's a champ, champ.
In the end.
Well, in the end,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Doesn't
even
even matter.
Tune, bro. That was a tune, bro.
Yeah, man.
Especially
That
the
was
piano.
Linkin Park was my favorite music band when I was young.
That piano riff was thick. Ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, that was killer, man. That was killer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And your first, well, obviously I can't say first because you've already told us the Hrithik Roshan song was the one that kind of got you into the singing,
Yeah.
the talent show. Okay. Favorite Desi food?
Biryani, of course.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's a unanimous decision by a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people say butter chicken, but for me, it's biryani as well, bro.
Yeah,
Only
chicken
my
biryani.
mom's biryani.
Yeah.
Only
man.
my mom's chicken.
For me
biryani.
too, bro. My mom's biryani is best.
So I always wonder, like, is it because we're used to that taste, or is it really that our moms are that good, or is it a bit,
I
bit of
think
both?
I'm a like a fully proper gaon desi. If it's about food, bro, I just love my desi food, bro. I'm addicted to it. Don't if my wife can't cook desi food, then it's not gonna work.
Then she's not your wife.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Question: Can you cook?
sometimes, but I never cook.
Mhm.
I can, but I never do.
Okay. All right. So
I'm
now
spoiled, bro. I'm a spoiled brat, to be honest. Yeah,
it's all right, bro. As long as you know, doesn't matter. There's no such thing as being spoiled. What it is that you're privileged at times, but as long as you stay grounded and stay humble, that's the thing.
definitely,
Because
definitely,
there's a lot of people that are spoiled and they're dicks. That's being
definitely.
spoiled, right?
Yeah,
So you need
yeah,
to give back. So
yeah,
that's not being spoiled. That's just being privileged. You worked hard for your stuff, and if you got it, enjoy it,
yeah,
bro, because you earned it. You know what I'm
yeah. Thank
saying?
you.
Okay. No, that's it. Okay. So in the mainstream now, who is your biggest inspiration?
In the mainstream,
Like it doesn't have to be Holland. Like in general, like who was that? That one artist that you were so inspired by.
at the moment, the way
Not in
that Bruno,
general, like even growing up, like when you were coming up and stuff, you're like, yo, you listen to that artist all the
MJ,
time.
bro, MJ has been an inspiration for me, definitely. But next to MJ, Bruno Mars. I love Bruno Mars, man. I'm a
So
big
you're
fan of Bruno Mars and the way that he does his shows, the way he sings, his flows, melodies are next level. And Post
so,
Malone, I
yeah,
like Post Malone too. I like Post Malone a lot.
yeah. So basically, from what I'm gathering, you're a melody man. You like
Yeah,
melodies
definitely, definitely,
because melodies are what sticks in people's minds, right?
exactly,
Like we can rap all day, but it's that hook, the chorus, the melody will stick in somebody's mind over and over.
definitely, and that's why I'm hooked to Melody Kings, and I believe that Post Malone and Bruno Mars are one of those Melody Kings.
Okay, all right, that's good. How
Yeah,
about one Asian artist that you have not worked with that you would like to work with in the future? Could be Bollywood, could be Punjabi, could be anybody.
bro. To be honest, I would love to work with a lot of them.
But if
But
you had one choice and they said, you know
if
what, only one, and you have to pick this one right now, who would it be at this current
Guru,
moment in your life?
Guru, I would work with
Guru,
Guru. Yeah,
Guru Randhawa?
yeah.
Okay.
And the reason why is I believe, and I told him this too. I believe that I can make moves with Guru that are next level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Wagwan Jaggy in the building.
Oh, Jagi's on. Man, I wish this was like Instagram give us an option to bring more people on, but you know what I mean? It's this Instagram of haters, bro. They
House
kick you
party,
out and
bro.
shit.
House party. House party.
I know, I know. I saw you guys, Juggy. You guys were on house party. The four of you guys or five of you guys
Oh,
jamming, and
we were on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp, you can add 4 people.
yeah, WhatsApp you can do four people, man. But sometimes you want, you know what's really good? Zoom. Zoom is good. You can add as many people as you want.
Zoom is very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been using that as well to try to in this quarantine time, bro. Just hitting up because I got my other peoples in America and Canada, so I don't see them anyways. So it's not like a big deal. We just get on the phone anyways. Okay, so what else have you got coming? Like I know everybody's locked right now in the studio making music because that's all what we can do right now, right? So
Yeah.
what is the next project? Are you thinking of dropping an album? Are you thinking of just dropping singles? So first of all, what's your take on albums versus singles?
Um, to be honest, I'm not a very big fan of albums because I believe that a lot of music gets thrown away because of albums. It doesn't get
Yeah,
the attention
and
that it
love. Yeah,
deserves. Because I'm a guy, I like to make anthems. I like to make really catchy songs. And so when I'm gonna build an album, it's gonna be an album full of singles. You know what I mean?
I get it.
And
I get it.
yeah, and I believe that then some of the songs are gonna be picked up and some of them are not. And I think that's a waste of my music. But still, because a lot of people are asking for it, I can tell you that I already have my album done and I almost have the whole fucking Desi scene on it. And
Good.
I'm gonna drop it after the summer. I'm gonna drop my Dutch album before the summer, and I'm gonna drop my
Okay.
international slash Desi album after the summer. And it's gonna have crazy collabs that nobody ever is gonna understand I
How it happened.
how it happened. Yeah,
For sure. Okay. So now you're from Holland, you're from The Hague, yeah?
yeah.
So The Hague's got a lot of talent. There's a lot of artists from The Hague. I think Imran Khan's from The Hague. Sama Blake is from The
All
Hague.
of them
I
are
think
except Kamal.
okay, Kamal Raja, he's from where, Amsterdam?
He's from Amsterdam, yeah. And me, Sama, Imran, Taimur, we're all 4 from The Hague.
Okay. So you have worked, I know you have worked with Sama on a few
Yeah.
tracks. So if you want to let the people know how that came about and how did you guys meet, etc. Is it
Bro,
through
Sama lives four
is it through
streets
that
away
garage?
from me. When I lived at my parents' place, Sama lived
Yeah.
literally 2 minutes away.
Okay.
Imran lives 3 minutes away, and
Okay.
Taimur lives 4 minutes away.
Okay. One, two,
So
three,
we're
four.
all even from the same hood, same ends.
Okay. Did you guys go to the same school and
That's a
college together?
coincidence. Yeah, that's a coincidence. It's crazy, but it is how it is. And to be honest, I was the first one that was already into the music even before
Yeah.
Imran.
Yeah.
And I was already busy in the Dutch scene and Holland, and then Imran started making Desi music, and he had a crazy breakthrough and crazy startup. And after Imran, Sama, and after Sama, Taimur, and between that, Kamal. So, yeah, and everyone is just doing his own thing, man. And I'm very proud that we don't even have a Desi scene in Holland, bro. And it's funny that we still represent
100%,
so
man.
so many artists in the Desi scene. We have like 5 big artists. So
100%. So now the thing is, I see I'm from a lot of people asking, oh, is Roach American? Bro, my accent is Canadian, yo. Allow the Americans, brethren. We're Canadians, man. Right? So, and by the way, I was born in Libya, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Gaddafi, you know what I mean? We grew up to that, right? So, check this out. So, when I was growing up in Canada at that time, the same thing like Holland, there was really no scene. It was very limited, no radio stations, no TV stations. It was so simple. Like it was just like all the only time you get to really see any musical talent would be going to like the melas or the festivals like that was happening then, right? So
yeah,
I had to leave my hometown of Toronto and come to the UK. If you wanted to be a part of the UK or Asian scene, UK was like the hub of it, right?
yeah.
So when you were growing up, aside from your mainstream music, were you also listening to the UK Asian scene?
Yeah, definitely.
And who?
I've always been a guy that likes to do his research and be up to date about everything. I was a
Yeah.
very yeah, how can I say? I was a very active kid, intelligent kid. I was always doing my homework. I was quite a nerdy kid. And I was always watching
It's
Jay
smart, bro.
Sean.
It's
I
not
was
just always
always watching
nerdy.
Juggy. I was always watching all the moves that were happening in the UK, and I loved the vibes of it. I've always been open for different kinds of genres of music, and this music was definitely a big part of that.
So who was like who would you say like when you were listening to Desi music from UK, who were like you would say, give me your top three that like you respected their craft, you were listening to them a lot, you were learning like as you're growing up, because the thing is, bro, as artists, we have to let people know that even though we're artists, we're still fans of other artists.
Jay
It's
Sean,
no ego
Mumsy, and
thing,
Juggy, bro. Jay Sean,
They
Mumsy, and
don't
Juggy. I've listened to
make
their
sense.
shit since from 12 years ago, bro. 13 years ago. I've
There
been
you go.
listening to them, and they inspired me a lot. And
Yeah,
especially Jay.
yeah.
He
Oh,
has been
Jay was a big
a very big
inspiration.
inspiration for me, and I think a lot of my inspiration comes from his career and his moves. And
Makes
to be
sense,
honest,
man.
I'm very well. His backup MC Zaini
Yeah, he
he's a
was
very
so
good friend of
he
mine
rocked.
because of my beatbox career that I had before making songs. I was
Okay, so you can
yeah.
be one.
I had
You know, we're gonna put
I
you to
was
the
Dutch
test, right?
champion and Zaini was UK champion. So
We're gonna put you to the test in about 30 seconds, yeah?
no problem, man.
Don't worry, we're gonna get to the talent part of the show. We're gonna ask you maybe about 5 more. Are you okay for time or?
I'm okay for time, bro.
Okay, good. Because usually I shut the show off at 6, but when we're having so much fun, something we continue on, you know what I mean? It's not like
Yeah.
हमें कहीं जाना है, घर में बैठे
No,
हैं सारे काम कर रहे
कोई गल नहीं, कोई गल नहीं.
हैं. Okay, so right now, like
Yeah.
I want you to give advice to people, like on a serious note, of what's going on in this world with this whole coronavirus, like coming from artists, people that are, influential, it's important for us to spread the message of positivity and to follow the guidelines. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are taking this not as serious as they should. They're not doing the social distancing. They're still out. Like in the UK, it's been so beautiful, and it's never that beautiful. People are hanging out at the beaches and the parks. and it's not really helping to maintain, to sustain this virus and trying to keep it on a flat scale rather than on the rise. So what advice do you want to give people on how to be safe, and what do you want to say?
Bro, I believe in taking your responsibility as a human being, and the way that we did in Holland and the way that Sweden is handling the coronavirus at the moment, I believe that that's the proper way. Lockdowns are not needed, but people should take their responsibility as a human being towards another human being, and just keep your distance, keep your hands clean. And I think if we manage to do that, we will get a long way, you know. And I believe that people should take it seriously, because this is not a joke. If it was a joke, or if it was if there was a crazy theory behind it or whatsoever, no country, no person in the world would shut down his country and let his economics go to hell on this way, just for a crazy advantage on another way or something. Do you know what I mean? And so this is serious, and this is real, and this is happening, and the world is crying at the moment, and we should take our responsibilities and take care of each other, and help especially the elder people to stay inside, do some groceries for them. What I did is, I have a few businesses here in Holland, and one of them is I have my own pizza franchise.
Okay.
And so I just came up on an idea to all the people that are working in the healthcare, to provide them with pizzas one day, you know, free pizzas for all of them, and just give back to the people that are taking the risk to take care of the people that are hit with the virus. And I believe that everyone, even if it's a small thing, instead of thinking about your hair, thinking about your makeup, thinking about your shoes, thinking about whatsoever, stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about someone else. Put your ego aside. I think that's the most important thing to do.
I think people, what people don't understand, and I'm going to say this in Hindi. लोगों को ये समझ नहीं आती, चलो हम लोग यंग है ना, हमारा इम्यून सिस्टम ठीक है ना, हम बाहर जाते हैं, जो भी करते हैं, चलो हम ग्रोसरी करने गए, जो भी करने गए, चलो अगर हमें खुदा ना करे वायरस हो जाती है, हमारा इम्यून सिस्टम इतना स्ट्रांग है कि we will get over it. लेकिन जब आप घर वापस आते हो, and if you live with your parents or your grandparents, they're not going to be so lucky with it.
Definitely, yeah.
Right? So you have to think about your parents, you have to think about your loved ones, because this is what it's really about. Shout out going out to Juggy, he agrees with us. It's all about your loved ones. And I think, like First Man just said, like, he's taken his business, pizza business, and he's appreciated the frontline people, like the doctors, the nurses, all the people that are putting their life on the line for the public without even caring about their own families, because they've got families, but they're out there protecting you guys. So I think it's only respectful enough that you do the same for them, if not more.
Definitely.
Right? So I think it's very important, and I think it's a good message that you're sending out. And anybody that has the ability to be able to help in charity to people, I think you should take this stuff and you should help others, because the real inner satisfaction of life is by helping other people, and that's what makes you smile. That's what gives you that positive energy, by helping people. That's why God's put us on this planet, to be able to help each other. And that's why you get blessed and you get prayers back, you know? So I think it's very important. Okay, so I'm not going to take too much more of your time, because
Bro, I'm just eating the pistachio and drinking some energy. So
no worries, my brother, no worries. All right, my brother, what we're going to do now, this part of the show is, first thing, well, I want you to pick 3 songs that you love of yours, and just sing a couple lines of them. But before that, or in between that, you can do your beatbox, and one either Punjabi or Bollywood song, your choice.
You're asking for a lot, bro. At the moment,
you know what they say in life, bro. If you don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah. I can do a piece of beatboxing.
Yeah.
And I can name 3 new items that I've released, and people can just go listen to it.
No, bro, people want to hear you, so you have to at least think something. You have to you know how it is, bro. You gotta put the worm on the fish line, throw it in the sea, and then they'll
Yeah.
bait, you know.
The thing is, I'm in a vibe with making a different song, so that's why.
Couple of lines of dance then.
I can make you sweat right now. Make the club go lit right now. Sari panake, you look fit right now. You know the name, I make hits right now. Sair karake, tujhe dance karake. Fikr na kar tere fans bula ke. Pure drinks pila ke, pure share ko dakha ke. No rules, pure share ko saja ke main.
Dance karo, dance
Sair
karo.
karo.
Sari duniya ki sair karo. Yes. All right. All right. And do you want to drop a little beatbox? Because I don't think a lot of people probably don't even know what beatbox is. You know, they're watching from India and stuff like that. So something
check.
different, you know. That was dope, son. That was dope. We're gonna have to do that live one day. We're gonna have to do that live one day. Look at Juggy's thing. I didn't even know he could beatbox. Juggy, when he comes to UK, we're gonna have to grab him for a session, bro. Live cipher, you know? 100%. All right, my brother, before you go, just let people know what's the next coming out from you. So you got an album, I think you said you're gonna drop after the summer, after the quarantine's
Bro,
over.
I'm gonna drop a sick album. I'm gonna call it Unforgettable Finally. No, that's a joke. No, Imran is taking way too long with his album. That's why I said it. But I'm coming with
Yeah,
an album.
I think he's gonna drop it soon as well, kind of, because you could see him working on it. So I think he might drop it soon. But either way, shout out to everybody that's put the music and working. You know how it goes, man. We know how hard it is to work on good music. So shout out to all the artists in the world.
Definitely.
And anything you want to say to your fans?
Yeah, just keep supporting, keep enjoying the music. That's all. Not asking for anything else. Just enjoy it, enjoy the vibes, and I hope all the artists are gonna come together. And I hope every artist is gonna put his ego aside and just work with each other. Bro, I don't care. That's the thing about me. I don't care.
I know, bro. That's why you're on the phone with me right now, because we both feel the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
I
all
don't
love,
care,
man.
And
I know, bro.
It's all love. The intentions are honest and are only with love. And I believe and I appreciate every artist that does his own thing, that believes in his craft. And I believe that we can make our culture, our Desi scene shine throughout the whole world if we work together. One person can't build a bridge, but together we
There's
can.
no I in team, you know. There's no I in team, man. It's a collective, and I think we can all learn from this conversation that we had today and spread that love and understand that there's no such thing as egos. Five fingers make a slap, but if you put it together, it makes a fist, which is a lot stronger.